Get laced up.
Let's go.
It's time for Banter with the boys.
Oh, wait, there it is. Now we're starting. Rob, quick, what's my favorite strings instrument?
Oh, the guitar.
Cello, everybody. Oh, what an intro. We just lost all 5 subscribers. No, welcome back to Banter with the Boys. Gridiron updates. Our Wildcard preview and picks.
Jesus Christ.
It's wild already.
It's, we always end.
It's wild in here.
Our preview and pick shows are always a little bit more rambunctious because they come at the end of the night. End of the night.
End of the night.
I don't know. Sorry. All right. Anyway. All right. Roberto is next to me, though. What's up?
Nothing, Coach. Ready to make some picks, talk some football, and claim a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, not the Vikes, but yeah, I know.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, every year, man. It's our year. Jake.
Yo.
Also not your year, but you're
Absolutely not. But I am.
Why?
That's right. Ready to watch some unadulterated football.
There we go. Yeah, I'm about that.
It is nice to kind of watch football when you don't really have a
it's
skin in the
way
game.
more
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It's way more fun. I can't lie.
So good luck, you.
Way less stressful. You got a stressful game coming up.
Verdict's still out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Justin.
I'm going to lose my mind. I can't wait.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I bet. Taking on the Bears, obviously. That's the second game we're talking about, so we'll get after it here soon. Kev, behind the scenes, getting everything set for us, as
Shaking
always.
Like you got 'em.
Did we have a transition for this part, Kev? I forget now. Yeah. Oh, there it is. All right. We're going to... Yep. Kev, let's just hit that.
Locked in.
Today's been a nightmare. I'm sorry.
High quality production.
It is. That's the thing. The content, though,
That's
might
right.
be. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Game 1. Here it is. NFC. The number 5 seed Rams traveling to the number 4 seed Carolina Panthers. Wait a minute. I got some picks from some
you got some
fellas,
picks?
and they're right here in front of me, so it's all Gucci.
Oh, you just want to pull them up so you can have them.
persuade himself on his own picks,
or am
yeah.
I not saying it before you also pick?
He's
Yeah,
asking
but-
Gronk.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Dom was here earlier this season. He's going Rams. Coach Dan also going Rams. And Ben, another Packer fan, also going Rams on this game. Roberto, why don't you start us off here, buddy?
Yeah, the Rams are the biggest favorite of the weekend, so that's kind of telling you the direction for good reason. Kind of been that explosive offense that we talked about in the last episode. It's, Devontae Adams. Is he coming back? Because once they have Adams with Puka on the other side, Parkinson, am I saying his last name
Yep,
right?
that's right.
Sorry, we were talking about somebody else with Parkinson with
Brett
Favre.
Favre.
In my mind, I'm like, is that the right word? Either way, but I'm probably gonna have to go with the Rams here, even though the Panthers did beat them a few weeks ago. Carolina is the only playoff team with kind of a negative point differential this year. I just don't think they're quite ready. They had a great year. I like seeing Bryce Young coming out. Him and T-Mac look like a combination that can continue in the future. I can't go with the Rams. It's going against them right now, especially if Adams comes back. But even without him, I still think they'll get it done.
Think they'll get it done.
10.5 was the
Roberto
spread,
going
if
with
you
the
wanted to
Panthers.
know.
It is? Wow.
Yeah, he's going with the
I'm sorry,
Rams.
going with the Rams. My bad. Justin.
Everything in me wants to pick the Panthers because everyone's picking the Rams, but I can't pick against the Rams. Everything they have on offense, everything they have on defense, they are going to want to win this game. They're going for blood after how they performed so poorly in that game during the regular season. McVay is going to pull out all the stops. I feel like it's been written in the stars since about a month in that Stafford was going to get back to a Super Bowl or try his darndest to get back to one. And I feel like this is that step one where they're going to put on an offensive and defensive performance. They're going to, unfortunately, probably make the Panthers look like the team that is from the NFC South that we've seen over the last several years. I would love to see the Panthers eke this one out, but I've got to go Matt Stafford and company.
This one out.
So
let me put that down. Justin says
No
Please
chip,
do.
no chair. That's what he wrote.
no chip, no chair,
no chip for you.
no chip. Jake, what you got, fam?
We'll start with my pick first. The Rams, as everybody's alluded to, I think that Rams offense and defense is just superior in every way, shape, or form. That loss to the Panthers earlier on in the year, I think, was kind of a fluke, but also a good awakening for the Rams. It's like sometimes there are good losses where it's just like, oh, even a bad team can beat us. So we have to be hyper vigilant, more focused. I think they're going to go through that. I think we talked about it in Tent Talk.
Damn.
I was second.
Nah, nobody was ready
was
for that.
crazy late.
That Devontae Adams was a full participant at practice today, so I fully anticipate that he's going to play. It's going to allow Puka to do Puka, even though he was balling out last week
All season.
Yeah, with or without Devontae. Kyron Williams continuing to run with attitude. I don't think the Panthers have shown enough. And I know that there's a lot of people out there in the world poo-pooing 8 and 9 teams making the playoffs and how they should redo the entire.
But there's 3, 8, and 9 teams in the South that was competitive.
Right.
To me, is what that means. So
exactly.
I agree with you.
And we have seen 8 and 9 teams like host and upset wildcard teams. Hello, Seahawks.
So what do you
and
want? A
Beastquake.
bunch of 14-2 teams and a bunch of 2-14 teams? Would that make it better?
Right. Like,
yeah,
no.
it just means it's competitive. To me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I hear you. So going Rams.
Yep.
Man, I would also love to be different, but I cannot. I do think.
No, don't worry, you'll talk yourself out of it.
I'm going to go Rams. No, and then back into it, right?
Didn't pick the Buccaneers.
Now, with saying the Rams, though, I do think these two defenses are a lot closer together than people think. I do still think this is going to be like a 21-10 game. I think it's just going to kind of get away from the Panthers. It'll just be too much. They can't get back into it. But it's truly that Rams offense that's just going to be too much for that Panthers defense to handle. But I think they'll hold their own. It's just not going to be enough, unfortunately. But it's promising for the Panthers as far as building something for the future. Now, do you feel confident with Bryce Young heading into next season? Let's see how he does with the pressure of the playoffs now and see what happens playing against a solid team, against that team that we always talked about last season being kind of like that blue collar, never count them out.
They were like the Patriots
and they
of
kinda,
this year
I
and
mean,
last year.
And the Rams still kind of give me that vibe this year. You know, they were in a tough division. They've played some really tough games, so I think they could make a deep run. Even if they win, most likely.
We're just doing
Sorry,
wild
the
card
Packers,
picks, not Super Bowl picks.
Most likely, I know. I'm just saying, most likely, Rams could be playing the Seahawks, and that's who knows. That's a great game.
That's what Seahawks fans do not want. They do not want to
Correct.
play someone in their division
100%,
right off of the bye.
100%. So with that, let's head right into our second game. The lowest seeded Packers, that's 7, but I just had to throw lowest in there. Traveling to the number 2 Chicago Bears, a team that was in the number 1 spot half the year. How you feeling about this game, old Justin? Might as well start with you.
I feel really good about this game. I look at the 2 Bear-Packer games, and it's weird. I was thinking about this on the drive over. I feel like Bears fans should feel really good about this game, and I feel like Packer fans should feel really good about this game. The last win that the Packers had was against the Bears. The last win the Bears had were against the Packers. And I look at both of those games, and the first one came down to a really long drive that was defensive inflicted by the Packers by 2 personal 15-yard penalties that allowed that to continue to go on, that was made up for with an interception in the end zone that closed out that game. The second game, you knocked out Jordan Love. You played a lot of backups. Josh Jacobs didn't play. Jordan Love didn't play. I think what's going to bug Bears fans is they have not beaten Jordan Love when he plays a full game. They have not. He is undefeated against them when he plays the full game. They need to knock him out to win. I feel really good. I feel really good if the team can stay in, not be knuckleheads, stay healthy during that game. I feel really good about the Packers' chances. Caleb Williams is special. That offense is really good. Their Achilles heel is their defense. Their defense is averaging 23 to 25 on all key categories. That is going to cause them to struggle in this game. And if for some reason they get past this game, they're going to struggle through the whole playoffs. They need to figure that out before they become a championship team. I think they have it right on offense. I firmly believe they will not have it right on Saturday, and they're going to have to take a step back and think about, what do I do for next year? Because I know I have my quarterback, I know I have a lot of key pieces on offense, but I need to figure out my defense, and that's what's going to cause Jordan Love and that team to go down and beat them in Soldier Field. That's my pick.
Packers, love it. I love it.
Give it to me, Coach.
Yeah.
Tell me which way this is going.
Rob's ready to tee off.
Oh, I'll give it to you. Damn, I had it
No, you
too.
didn't.
No, listen, I had it too. Wow, I've completely lost my train of thought. Hold on, I don't want nobody to go quick. Let me just.
The spread's at
No, well, I'm going.
It's like 1.5, isn't it?
it's one. Yeah, it depends on the book.
1.5 for Green Bay.
I'm going Chicago because I wish so much.
Hater.
I wish so much that the Packers were healthy. That's my concern. They're not fully healthy. I think if Tucker Kraft was in there, man, that's a difference maker in this game. I mean, Micah Parsons, of course, yeah, but he wasn't even there that long, But he was a big difference maker, even though he was there a short time. But missing him is going to be key. I don't know. Jacobs can say everything he wants, but we'll see when it comes game time. But if they can at least stop that run game a little bit, you got to make Jordan Love beat you, and he can. He absolutely can. But I think this is going to be more like what did I say in the chat earlier? I think 24-13 Bears win for me. Not a hater.
Hater. Hater.
I mean, does it get any better than a rivalry game?
No.
And the
It's the
playoffs.
third time we get
No.
to see this year. It's awesome.
Yeah, and actually, this is the third time in both historic franchises that they've ever met in the playoffs. In 2010,
What happened last time?
I don't know.
Did Aaron
Probably-
Rodgers cash in his Bears ownership again?
B.J. Raji with a pick 6 to send the Packers to the Super Bowl in the NFC Championship game.
Oh, and the big man dance.
The big man dance, yep.
Yeah, so
Great
I
history.
mean, that's kind of fun. Initially, I kind of was thinking Bears off this, but I think actually it probably helped the Packers having a week off, letting Jordan take a week, more to see Watson get a week off.
Yep.
I mean, just that team in general, banged up through and through. And I think that's going to be the thing that's going to be the difference maker for this game is the Packers, because I think they can definitely expose that Bears defense. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be 35-31, something like that. But I'm going to give it to the Packers and ruin the Bears and Ben Johnson's season.
Giving it to the Packers.
Gotta love
That's
it.
tough.
Give it to us, Jake. Since we like giving it to people.
Bam. So playing your division opponent twice a year is tough. Having to face them a third time doesn't happen very often,
hard.
and really, like, you throw all scripts out the window.
Agreed.
And Ben Johnson is super creative, so he probably threw whatever he had out, and he's like scheming a brand new game.
Probably
game
right
plan.
now.
Right now, yeah, just like we're
Right
going
now.
to be doing X, Y, and Z. I think Green Bay has a better receiver core. Even if it's banged up, it's still deeper. I've been talking about how I believe that Green Bay has the deepest receiver core in the league. I still believe that, even with all of the nicks and bangs that they've had. Bears running game, I think, is superior right now. Ben Johnson has that two-headed giant of Swift and Benunga, just absolutely churning
name.
things out. I know.
He's been killing
And their tight ends.
Yeah. Loveland.
Loveland and
Kmet.
Cole Kmet,
Yep.
both of them have been showing up too. And I know we talk about all of the things that the Bears defense doesn't do, but what they do, I said,
he said doo-doo.
is take the ball away. They lead the league in takeaways. So that's their strong suit.
Isn't Bayard the?
Bayard leads the league in interceptions with 7, I think is what his number's at. So they take the ball away, and it's bend but don't break football. Take the ball away. run the ball. Caleb Williams is playing lights out. And I still think Green Bay misses Micah Parsons. They miss that motor.
No, they don't miss him at all.
Especially late in the game when their defense gets
Needs a
gassed.
sack, yeah.
They need a sack. They need a pressure. Parson has always been able to be that guy.
Yep.
And I don't think Green Bay has that, and they miss it.
That's why they're on a 4-game slide right now.
No. It's terrible. Anyway, all of that to say, I'm still going to pick the Bears because they're at home.
Best right there.
They're at home.
I had the Packers down for you because I was confident.
And Ben Johnson, but Ben Johnson's going to run the ball, and the Packers just got tore up 2 weeks ago by Derrick Henry. And Ben Johnson's, I think, is going to do the same thing. He's not going to necessarily have to put up a ton of points, 21, 24 points, and they're just going to run the ball.
All right. Quick fun fact though of this game I was going to mention, and though, is the weather. Light rain, mid-30s, windy with gust.
That's football weather.
I mean, it's football weather, but I mean that there is some effects to these high throwing passing games. That I think Love's game, was it the Bears game 3 weeks ago that was super windy in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You saw the kicks and the the throws going crazy. I don't want to extend this, but next week when the Packers win, I will be able to share what the secret weapon on defense has been that everyone in Packerland knows about. But I'll wait till next week.
I like it.
You'll see it on Saturday. You'll see it on Saturday.
But if they don't win,
then he won't be here.
Well,
I gotta stay.
yeah.
All right,
sniffles.
All right, the next game here. Number 6, 49ers traveling to the number 3 Philadelphia Eagles.
classic playoff game
Yeah.
from the 80s for sure. 90s.
All right, I'll just rip the Band-Aid off. The Eagles won't be repeating this year because they're going to lose right here against the 49ers.
Wow.
I've been talking the Eagles defense up all year. I think they're absolutely stellar. But this Eagles team did not end the season well at all. Yeah, they beat the Bills 13-12, but what an ugly one that was. Battle, though, defensively. But there's something about this Niners team. Like, I don't think they're going to go win the Super Bowl or anything. But the way that season has gone for them, they got... I feel like the Momo, if you will, is what the Niners had.
I thought you were going to say the second easiest schedule.
In Philadelphia is so extremely difficult to win football games, especially in the playoffs. And don't we know it as Minnesota Vikings fans? But it's just this game has a feel. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath battle. But the Niners are going to edge it out for me. It's going to be that 24-21 for me on this one. Close game, but I gotta go to Niners. There's something. This is it. Eagles aren't repeating.
Get in there.
You know what I mean?
That was crazy.
Was that Shaggy? Scooby-Doo? What's going on over there?
Where are you? All right, who wants to tell him he's wrong?
Yeah,
I will. All right. We got some work to do now.
Go for it. You meddling kid.
When I look at this. When I look at the scores and I look at the stats, I would agree with you. But when you watch the game and you watch the film, what I have seen from the Eagles the last several weeks makes me think otherwise. They are hungry. They are getting healthy at the right time. They're getting after the quarterback. They're getting after the running back. And I look at the last 3 games that they've played. I know the competition maybe has been a little suspect with, I think the Raiders was their first win out of that 3-win stretch.
Correct.
Where they shut them out 31-0, right? Mm-hmm. But I look at the team, and if Jalen Carter's on the field, they're dominant. They're going to win that game if he can stay on the field during that game and he doesn't punch at anyone or spit at anyone or whatever
I disagree.
Whatever the case
I love
is.
Jalen Carter. That dude's a force.
He's a beast. I haven't
seen he's going to be outside.
I haven't seen enough out of the 49ers to say they can go and beat the Eagles. If this was the Rams, I would wholeheartedly agree. But with it being the 49ers, I don't
pick the Rams to beat the Eagles, you're saying?
I would pick the Rams to beat the Eagles. I could not pick the 49ers to beat the Eagles. I don't.
Enough. And there's a lot of injuries on that Niners defense. If they were fully healthy,
I think it's time.
No, absolutely not.
I think it's time. I think it's time together. I think it's, to your point, it's injury. On the offensive side, they haven't had enough time together, and they've struggled, weirdly enough, against way worse teams. So can they put it together in Philadelphia, right? Like that's going to be the
hard
challenge
place to do it.
I don't see it. I think the Eagles are going to win this one.
I'll lose it, but I'm sorry.
You should.
Because if I win it, it'd be great.
All right, Jacob, give it to us.
Just how we like it.
I'm really torn on this one, but I'm going to pick the Eagles.
Well, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm picking.
He's going to say this
Eagles.
big thing, and then he's going to pick the other team like he did with the last pick.
No, it's no. I'm picking the.
He didn't tell us he was picking the Packers
Sure.
right away.
Right. I'm picking the Eagles.
I mean the Bears.
Also true. But again, I repeat, I am picking the Eagles. The Eagles defense is super stout. We saw how the 49ers offense struggled against the super stout defense. I think you're going to see a repeat of that. And Philadelphia just has to put up. I think it's going to be a matter of, can Philadelphia put up 17 points? I think that they can do that pretty convincingly. It's not going to be pretty, but Philadelphia hasn't won pretty all year.
It's true. They were kind of used to that.
And so they're gonna win ugly like they do.
Win ugly like they do for
That's
the
right.
Sheagles. What do you got, Roberto?
Eagles 4.5 is what I got on my current spread. The one
That's what I
put
said
in there.
too.
But did you say it? Sorry.
There it is.
Rematch.
I didn't say it, but I see it.
Oh, sorry.
Say it,
From
spray it.
2 years ago, NFC Championship game, I believe. The Eagles, with the return of Carter, their team has been completely different. That game against the Bills kind of showed that when they want to play and with him in the middle, it's a difference maker. You did bring up CMC and his quickness and his abilities. Brock is just cool and collect. And they're going to have to run outside, a lot of screen passes and stuff like that. But the Eagles secondary is going to be kind of that difference maker on a lot of those niche plays that I see. And like
They're going to be able to sniff all that stuff out.
Jacob
you're
said, 17 is probably going to be good enough for the Eagles. I'm probably going to ump that to 24 to 27. But at 27, I feel like they probably win by 10. So I'm going Eagles on this one. The weather's going to be perfect for it. Eagles are at home. It's just a different environment there. 49ers had a nice year. That defense looks promising moving forward in the future with all the youth there. And they got a lot of they're a younger team, so I think they'll be fine moving forward. And it's nice to see the 49ers back on that winning track. But I think the Eagles are just going to be too tough for it.
It's too much for them. I forgot. I do have these picks. Let's see. I forgot to say Dom picked the Bears. He is also going Eagles. Ben went with the Packers, of course, and then also went Eagles. Coach Dan went Packers and went 49ers. So that's dope for me. At least I'm not alone.
Yeah, you got
someone to cry with.
Right on.
you got a shoulder to cry on. That's
We'll
awesome.
talk to you guys next week. You know, or is this
Wiping the tears, wiping the tears.
It depends if the Packers win.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you won't be talking. Yeah.
I'll be here regardless.
Well, thanks for that, Jay.
I got you.
We appreciate that. All right, game 4 out of 6. Holy crap, we got to move along here. Number 6, Buffalo Bills, traveling to the number 3 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Duval.
Yes. I guess I'll just start this one too now. I'm just going to go Jaguars. I've been on the Jaguars wagon all year. They're at home. They're probably playing one of the tougher AFC opponents, like we were talking off air. Probably the Bills' opportunity to do it this year with no Chiefs in the way. You got the sneaky Patriots, but we'll touch on them in a minute. Jacksonville really is coming in with the Momo right now, and I really feel what they're doing. Trevor Lawrence is going to Waffle House. Like, everybody's just, everybody's just amped right now. I think that's going to be a fun environment. That's going to be a fun game. That's going to be a close one, though. Like, uber close. Maybe one score or a 1-point game, like 28-27 because of some fluke BS, you know. But I'm going Jaguars. Rob, you go.
Spread's 1.5. Was that what you guys got?
That's
for the Buffalo Bills. Jaguars has been kind of an interesting team. Just kind of thinking back from the preseason, we talked about whether Sunshine was going to be the guy. I was going to ask you the question while you were talking. Is he done enough this year that you've kind of changed your view of when we talk about it in the preseason of Mr.
If he had to be on this year,
Yeah.
do something. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I think he did.
He knocked
enough.
over
Absolutely.
those pins.
And you led your team to 13-4. You threw for over 4,000 yards. I mean, there's enough there that makes me content with finally getting.
I'm
that
just going to put this in the old bucket for next season.
Go for it.
knowing exactly where you're
So
at.
when he goes back
By week 7, when you're complaining,
you're just gonna rip me apart.
Well, that's what we do around here on Banter with the boys.
yeah, of
Gridiron
course.
update.
Round here, I don't know where the hell we are now.
Well, we're talking about the Buffalo Bills and circling the wagon against the old Jaguars.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I think can do. Josh Allen, I think, is going to have a little bit of game. I do like the Jacksonville's defense. Offensively, that's going to be the interesting part. Whether McDermott brings a lot of pressure on Sunshine, and that's really where you can get him. He's been playing lights out. But I just think that the Bills are going to be too much. Even though this isn't Jacksonville and they're hosting, and is it Liam Cohen their head coach, right?
Yep.
And so it's really rare for a first-year coach thinking about you come on next year to host a game. So it rarely happens. So you have that to look forward to next year. So I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
Nice.
Okay. Go for it, Jake. ETN's gonna have a day.
You know who else is going to have a day?
James Cook.
Yeah, that's right. He's your rushing champ this year.
Crown him.
Yep, barely squeaked it out over King Henry.
Oh, he lost in something else again.
Yeah, he lost a lot of things. I believe Buffalo's offense is going to overpower a tough Jaguars defense. Jaguars defense, much like the Bears, excels at causing turnovers and limiting points. But it's a game of experience here. Buffalo's been here before. Josh Allen's been there before. He's hopefully better. That ankle's going to be better. And we've learned and seen what he can do without having a true number one wide receiver this year. So give me Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo.
Give it.
The
It's given.
preseason Super Bowl favorites. Sorry, did you have that a take?
I struggle with this one because I really like Josh Allen. Love the Bills. Love everything that they're about.
Uh-oh.
And Jacksonville's offense on paper is not as nearly as good as their defense. Their defense is keeping them in games. As you watch games or you get the little the ticker update of how things are going quarter by quarter, they struggle. They struggle to score points. It'll be interesting to watch the number one rushing offense against the number one rushing defense. But I think McDermott is playing for his coaching job right now. I believe that. I think it's very similar behind closed doors to probably what was happening with Harbaugh in Baltimore. I feel like there are no excuses for Josh Allen. There is no Mahomes. There is no Burrow, right? Those have been the big walls he's had to go through. This is his year. If he wants to make it to a Super Bowl, you got Drake May, you got Bo Nix, but they haven't been here before.
You got Trevor Lawrence in game 1.
Sunshine hasn't been here either. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm picking the Bills. I think Josh Allen does just enough to eke it out, but it's going to be a really nasty, really gritty performance. He's going to have to run. I think we talked about it earlier. I think that foot or ankle that's in question is going to become a really important piece of this. I'm torn on this one because I do like Jacksonville. I like what they're about. I just don't trust their offense, and I think it comes down to experience. I think they learn a lot from this experience. I think they come back stronger, but I think this weekend is going to be Josh Allen and the Bills weekend in that matchup.
Yeah, circle them wagons.
Circle them wagons.
I mean, I was just looking at their record. Their 4 losses this year, 3 of the 4 against playoff teams.
Who are the Bills?
Jaguars.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Interesting.
they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
No, I was giving your team credit.
Oh, okay. Well, they're trying to tear.
Well, actually, your team's the Vikings, so.
Coach Dan taking the Bills.
500.
Coach Dan taking the Bills. Ben also taking the Bills. And Dom did not pick one for this game.
went Bills.
He's used to 5 games. Oh man, would Dom take the Bills? I wonder. I feel like he would too. I feel like he would take the Bills. Nah, should we?
No.
All right. I was like, don't tell me with a good time. I'll do a live call right now. Put him on speakerphone.
Live caller.
Live caller. Oh, we got a live one. All right, sorry. Focus up here. Dial in. Lock in. Number 7. What?
I was like, we got 2 games left.
Yeah. Here we go. Yep. Jake bringing us back. Here we go. Number 7, Chargers. My boys, probably taking a no. Traveling to the number 2 New England Patriots. Roberto.
Well, it's very unfortunate for the Patriots not to get the 1 seed this year, because I thought this was probably their chance to get out of the first round.
Oh.
So I am going to take the Chargers for some odd.
That seems crazy.
You sound
That seems
like
crazy
you're
to me.
questioning your decision.
No,
in that
it's already
statement.
written.
I think it's just gonna be something
Ink
weird,
stride.
something goofy. The Chargers in the Harbaugh, little script
win-win
writer
for John.
for him getting fired. Part of the family deal, and
Win-win for
I
the
just think the
brother.
Chargers are gonna squeeze one out. Yeah,
That would
locker
not
room
be a real
speech.
thing.
There it is.
That's not a real thing.
So,
on that one.
I'm just
I
gonna go.
volunteer as tribute.
Can't confirm or deny.
Okay. Well,
Short and
how
sweet.
about Justin?
I also agree that something weird is going to happen, and you're going to see the love fest of Vrabel hugging all of his folks as they get past the wild card round, and the Patriots are going to run with this one. Both defenses are great. There's 2 close in margin, and I think if this was week 1 Chargers, I would 100% agree with you. They've had too many injuries on the line. Herbert's looked great, but it's going to catch up with him when he plays a really, really good defense. And he struggled quite a bit in his first. Again, it was his first game back, I'm pretty sure, against the Eagles. That was an ugly game. Understand he's been healing since then. He's understood what he's dealing with since then. But dealing with a defense that knows how to historically minimize your number 1 offensive target and expose that and
They don't
force you to
have
do
one, so
other
you don't have
things.
to worry about it.
Well, then they're going to limit Herbert, right? They're going to limit the run game.
know where it's coming from. Yeah, that's
Patriots all the way.
No, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree. Unfortunately, as a Chargers fan, I hope not. But it's those 2 tackles, man. This is the time of year you really
killer.
need those 2, quite literally top tier tackles, to be honest. And so, I mean, that's gonna be a massive loss. And Omarion Hampton hasn't been like electric since he's been back
That was
from
a
injury
surprise.
too. So there's a lot of concerns there. Herbert's been banged up all season. Seems like he's been banged up a lot the last couple of years. So hopefully that's not a, thing to watch out for the next few years. But I don't know what I was trying to say there. But I got to go with the Patriots. I think they're just too hot right now. Who was it that they got up like 24-0 on and then lost? Was that the Broncos? Right at the end of the regular season, somewhere in there.
No, that wasn't
Who were
in the
they
beginning.
playing?
That was the Broncos game. I think you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the
but it
Broncos,
was like
yeah.
week
No,
8 or something.
it was something really recent. They got up big. Maybe it was only 17-0, but they got up big towards the end of the season. Somebody ended up losing the game on either Sunday night or Monday night
Bills?
football.
That was the
who
Bills,
No, it was
yeah.
the Bills. That was a massive comeback. I
Weren't
remember
they
that
up
game.
like 17-0 or something?
Yeah.
like that.
21. They were up
It
21.
was 21? Okay.
They were
Yeah,
up
and then they went into
21.
halftime, and the Bills.
Like that is concerning to me heading into this
Should
game.
be.
Where somebody like Herbert and that Chargers defense.
really good point.
There is a couple of real veteran players on the Chargers defense that have been in these situations before. So that is concerning for me. I'm still going to pick the Patriots because I think
There's a little
they're too
concern there.
electric right now.
Yeah.
3.5 spread. So Vegas thinks
It's
a
close.
concern.
Yeah.
Is Will Campbell back for this game? I thought he was out for the season,
thought he was too.
saw something that like they were activating him off IR within the last week or so. I don't know if any of you saw that, but that was a surprise to me. I don't know how that plays
I'm
into this
not
game at all.
seeing
I mean, that would have been great for tent talk.
Damn it! Yeah, I'll have to look into that a little bit more. But if that ends up being something there, that's pretty interesting. I thought he was out for the year.
Wait a minute.
I don't remember.
He played against the Patriots or against the Dolphins. Will Campbell did.
Did he? Okay, so he is
Yeah.
back. I thought
Yeah.
he was back. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
so
that's
that's
crazy.
a big deal too.
Yeah.
That's a big deal for this matchup, knowing what he meant to them early on before he got hurt.
Just not big enough, right, Jacob?
Yeah, that's right.
What do you got, Jake?
I think that this is going to come down to which head coach is going to be able to have their team most prepared. Jim Harbaugh has been through this before in San Francisco, in Michigan, Stanford. He knows the drill.
Yeah.
He's really good at having his teams prepared.
Great scouting.
But so is Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel under Belichick understands like all of the intricacies, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, fundamentals, things like that. I'm going to take Patriots. They're just healthier, and I think that they're going to be better coached and more prepared for this game.
Better coached, more prepared. Going with the New England Patriots.
Go Chargers.
Dom going Patriots as well. Coach Dan hitting up the Pats. And Ben going with the Pats as well.
I'm solo on this.
You're solo.
Train. I like it.
Not even the Chargers fan in the house.
That means we can go as fast as we want.
All right, next game here. This one might be a little tougher, not for me, but number 5, Houston Texans traveling to the number 4, Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me give you those that are not here, their picks here right now. For Ben, it's going to be the Steelers. Coach Dan's going to be the Texans. And Dom is going to be also the Texans. Jake, let's start with you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's a perfect lead off for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Texans by
I didn't even
3.
think about that. My bad. Too soon.
Yeah, Texans by 3. Total points 39.5. Is that what you got too?
Yes, sir.
Interesting total.
Man, I do
It is
not
a low
think.
total.
Yeah.
I think it could even be lower than that.
Mid-30s weather, FYI.
It'll be like
Texans
10
play
total.
fast, hard defense. Steelers, I think probably 40 even maybe be a little high. I think both of these teams are just going to like continue to just play hard-nosed defense, try and create turnovers, run the ball. I don't think it's going to be entertaining from a points perspective.
So you take the under.
Take
we don't do betting on here.
Yeah,
or
I would
suggest
probably
betting, but
if I was a gambling man.
if
If.
sources.
Gosh, I think
You're so indecisive now right now.
I know.
Just say it. Just say it. You know you want
It's
it.
Pittsburgh.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's Pittsburgh, and I think it boils down to Aaron Rodgers. Even looking back at the Ravens game last week, the speaker in his headset went out. While he was cussing and swearing. Yeah, he didn't need it. I mean, he ended up burning all 3 timeouts.
I thought the game was over after that.
Cooked after that. Yeah, absolutely. He's like, no, we're just going to end up still scoring points. So, and they're going to have DK Metcalf back.
Huge.
So a lot of get him the ball, have him yak, and that's probably going to be the best way that they're going to move the ball down the field is have DK Metcalf just yak all over the place. Double down for you.
There it is.
Yeah,
nice.
Pittsburgh.
That's like a W
Pittsburgh.
right
I got to go Texans here. I think their defense is going to be. I mean, obviously, Rodgers has been doing this a long time, so he knows what he's going up against 100%. But it feels like it's just too much for that Steelers offense to overcome. And if the Texans can show up with the same rushing game they did in Week 18, that's enough for me. I think the Texans will end up winning this thing like 21-7. You know, I definitely think it's going to be under that 39.5 for sure. And like you said, kind of like not super. What did you say? Like not super like fun to watch, or not fun to watch.
It won't be
It'll be
exciting.
offense.
It won't
like
be
a
It's going to be a defensive
Right.
game.
Yeah.
It's going to be two pretty good defenses going up against each other.
Run the rock, dink and dunk, heavy defense.
The excitement is going to be seeing the hits and being like, oh my gosh, are they going to be able to get back
I'm
up?
glad that's not me. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
100%.
Just trying to get up from the couch to get another drink.
Yeah. Oh God.
I don't think I can get up.
Mom!
The meatloaf. Justin, what you got?
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Going Steelers.
I think
Steel Wall.
this one's really tough because obviously the Texans have the top defense, and I know CJ Stroud. He's got experience at this
that
point.
defense looked like shit against the Colts.
They did. So I think about what this means to Aaron Rodgers. I think about what this means to Mike Tomlin. And I think about what they did last week. That's momentum. And I think bringing that into this week compared to the Texans, I think they're going to want it a little bit more. It's in Pittsburgh. It's going to be ugly, and I think it's going to come up to turnovers. And if there's anything Aaron Rodgers does almost to a detriment to himself is he does not turn over the ball. He does not take the risk that is going to get the turnover.
He's not no Jameis.
Someone has to outsmart him or outplay him to get that turnover, and I think that's going to be the difference in the game. You have two really good defenses. The only thing that makes me a little nervous is Pittsburgh's defense has just, like, they've given up the yards throughout the whole year. They haven't been that great, but they've tightened up when they've needed to, and that's why I'm giving the nod between that and the experience of Rodgers and the drive of what he wants to do at this point in his career.
I'd like to see him win one more.
Yeah. And side note, I've watched enough Aaron Rodgers. When he does this and he can't hear, he can actually hear. He's just calling whatever play he wants to call. That's what he that's what he does.
Brilliant.
So if you are a betting person and you can bet on that because that'll happen at least once in this game. I can't hear you. Touchdown.
Roberto, close us out, fam.
Yeah, this is going to be, we talk about that low defensive struggle. Houston is favored. Is it Pittsburgh? Yeah, I mean, I've got to read my damn notes.
That's where I got mine.
I mean, is the win against the Ravens going to be enough at home? The weather looks pretty decent.
That ending of the game was nice for the Pittsburgh. It felt like they actually had some good offense for the first time.
Yeah, but then when
Without
the Ravens
DK
drove
too.
down the field without DK, but is he enough against that Texans defense? Going to be
Helps.
Yes, it
Helps.
does. But is it going to be enough?
I already went.
So
I can't talk anymore.
But you keep talking.
I know. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
It's a coin flip.
That doesn't.
Texans.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Yeah, it's tie.
Restart the season.
It's leaning more Texans, just barely. That's what I'm going to go. It's going to come down to something. It's going to be a field goal.
Another really dumb thing, like a missed extra point or a missed field goal
Yeah, I could see something like that. So
on that wonky turf.
yeah,
On that wonky turf. I mean, we're set up for an amazing weekend of football, honestly, gentlemen. I mean, we got a lot of good matchups here. I mean, every game should be exactly what we were looking for this season, I imagine. The only one I think that we're all feeling that could be a blowout, if it is probably Rams-Panthers, maybe. But
I mean, that's the biggest thing.
I still think that's going to be a good game. I think we have an amazing slate of games. A lot of good football to watch. Again, stress-free for most of us. What?
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, you're going to be going through it.
See what those fingernails look like? Oh, they're already
Oh, they're already gone. They're gone. Have you not watched the season?
Yeah. So I'm a Vikings
Not going to have
fan,
any hands after this weekend.
Justin, thanks for being here, giving us your Packer
Appreciate you
insights.
guys.
Thank you.
Actually having a team in the playoffs, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Jake, hey, welcome to the Purple Misery, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody post or text in the threads just another Tuesday for a Vikings fan?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
That's
Everything
amazing.
I was going through yesterday, literally another Tuesday.
Just another Tuesday. That's,
I think that was in reference to the missed field goal.
oh yeah. Just another Tuesday for a
Which
Vikings
team
fan.
has more hype heading into next season, the Ravens or the Vikes? Probably pretty similar.
I'm going to say
A
Ravens
lot of
because they're
questions
going to have a
for both.
new coach,
new
so
head-
everything's going to be revolved around that. We're going to
Still have Lamar,
change
most
Lamar
likely.
into a 8K throwing yard quarterback. He's going to run less.
Did
but
you
we're
say
just-
8?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
eight.
okay.
I'm being dumb
He's
with
just
it.
throwing a dumb
yeah.
number out. Yeah.
Not fair.
8,000 throwing, 5,000 rushing.
No, he's not going to rush at all.
No,
It's going to be
Derrick
all
Henry's gonna rush
Henry.
for like
They're
2K.
changing. They're going to go straight to
20.
single back.
Just ungodly
shotgun.
offensive numbers.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Well, this show's over. Roberto, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks, Coach. It's
Yeah.
been awesome. Good season.
Yeah, it has been a good season. Good thing it's not done yet, right?
That's fair.
Here we go. Just getting started. I'm Smelty, of course. Kev behind the cameras and the computer and whatever else over there. Get everything done for us as always. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe wherever you listen to the banner, whether that's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio. And we will see you next week, yes, on Gridiron Updates here on Better with the Boys. Peace. I don't know.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Tune in next time for more Banter with the Boys.